It's
Hello, most
time.
excellent people.
Ah!
Welcome. Welcome. How's everybody doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, you know.
I got a little gas.
It's hot. It is so hot out right now.
It is hot.
It was
I
very
actually
hot.
I went full blown wine mode today when I got out of work, and I got in the car,
Yeah.
and I slightly died, and of course I had to take the
You slightly
obligatory
died.
picture of my dash with the heat, and that was so terrible. I think I cried for a minute before about 5 minutes before my air conditioner really started to take hold.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
Did you open your
I know.
window?
No,
Did you
I opened up the
open your
door
win-
and I got blasted for a little while, but no,
Yeah.
I probably should. But
You open up the
yeah.
opposite side window.
no, see,
That lets
because
all
then
the
you're in an
hot
air
air-
fryer.
No. Then you put everything on you, so it goes this way and push all the hot air crap out the other window.
It's
So
Yeah. All the hot
There's
other
no-
crap out of the window.
aircraft. Yeah, that's official
live-
terminology.
Air crap.
That's right.
you live
Air
in
crap
this
needs
you
to go
live
out
in
the
this
opposite
kind
window.
you live in
I-
this atmosphere too. You know there's no
I-
escaping this.
Do live in the atmosphere with 89% humidity.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't
God.
like it.
89%. I mean, it
I
should
walked
be
out-
It's
raining.
good for us.
I walked out of the house today
Sun.
and it was like breathing in soup. It was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Breathing
So
breathing in
thick.
soup. Yeah, that's a good way
Yeah.
to describe it.
But
And then
yeah,
like
a-
Robin, Keith Age's wifey,
Uh-huh.
she said it's 76 here because we had a monsoon today, and I'm like,
yeah.
it's 76. Tina's almost wearing a jacket at 76. It is so hot.
I'm listening
here. I
to
don't-
you crybabies. Y'all ain't know nothing about humidity unless y'all go to southern Alabama and wait after it rains. Stand next to the asphalt. You got your own personal sauna.
There's a reason why we keep. That's the reason why we keep Alabama over there.
Yeah, and we stay with Arkansas,
So-
Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
It's all.
Or a
It's all. It's all crazy here. But anyhow, now that
Yep.
I've whined,
And today we're all in a coma.
okay.
Coma.
And we were all
Yeah,
in a
am I over backwards?
coma.
He went backwards.
Oh,
Backwards.
gotcha.
He went backwards.
coma.
We're all like,
Because of
what?
all the-
It's like
because of all the-
It's like a kid.
Huh?
I tell you, I don't know what y'all are doing or what you have been doing. I'm
Nothing.
looking for
Still
a new.
hot.
I'm looking for a new desk because I need to revamp my situation here without messing with any real situation. I have to leave room for Tina to be able to walk and go over here, and I'm in a corner of a room, and I
What
don't
about
like
a corner
it. So,
desk?
huh? What?
Corner desk.
No, that's over there. That's Tina's desk. She's got the
Oh.
she's got the big wide open desk, and I got the little tiny space, and that's
That way
fine.
you're like this.
Little tiny space, and that's fine. But I'm trying to figure out a new way because the way we had things at the expo when we broadcast from there, everything was a little sketchy, and I was afraid somebody's going to kick my camera and everything was going to
Yeah.
fall and explode, and people were going to die, and I didn't want that. So I'm looking at different things. So that's what I'm doing,
you did
other
it
than
very-
work life.
You
But
did
I'm
very,
not-
very well at that. And then everything was perfect. And then we broadcast to church.
Oh
Church.
God, that was me.
That's not going to be an issue this time.
Oh, it's funny.
That was me.
but
So sorry.
that
That
was
was
full on
funnier.
panic. That was funny. That was
That
funny.
was, that
Now-
was pretty funny.
It's funny now. It was not
Yeah.
funny at the
Yeah,
time.
funny now. Yeah. Anyhow,
You were panicky mode. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so
I never seen Tina move that
this
fast.
past weekend we went to Oklahoma City, went to Midwest City, which is basically Oklahoma City, and went to the horror OKC con.
Oh,
And,
how was that?
yeah. It was actually pretty good. They had it done well. I'd go back again. There were certain autographs that was a must. Tina's been collecting the autographs from the Scream actors, and Rose McGowan was there, so she wanted to go to that. Her line was kind of long.
Oh.
So that was kind of fun. She was pretty sweet. We got to see Derek Mears, and I don't know if you know him, but he played like Swamp Thing. He was been a predator.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, and but dude is like super tall. It made me feel short. Made me feel like,
Oh, wow.
and yeah,
Oh,
you're short,
what?
Cam. I don't know if you knew that. And
I will
But-
kick you in your kneecaps.
do it, I dare you. Double dog dare you. But yeah,
I'm sure my foot could get up that high.
got David Naughton, who was the American Werewolf in London dude.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
He
awesome.
was pretty cool. Saw Ron Perlman. I didn't stand in that line because I was standing in another
Wow.
line.
I bet that would
I
have
told-
been forever.
Apparently, he's not a nice guy.
Really? Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what Tina says is all the characters that he played in the movies and how grumpy he is. That's not acting. That's just him. And
Oh.
she said she don't think he would have talked to her if she hadn't said something. And
Oh, dang.
whatever. But
That's sad.
the final person that we got was Linda Blair. And
Are you serious? That's
serious.
cool.
And
That is
I
cool.
never get my picture taken with the stars. I take Tina's picture, and who do you do? It's her thing, not more so than mine. But I had to get in that picture. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
she was really, really nice. First
Which
time,
way was
huh?
she facing?
Which way was she facing?
Yeah, like this or like that or?
The camera.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
That was
but it was
actually
fun.
her stunt double that did those.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, she.
You mean the
They
head
told a
spin?
couple things like the head spin. That was our animatronic. But but she but yeah, it's funny. She don't like the movie.
Oh,
She
really?
don't like the Exorcist.
Really?
Yeah, she don't like the Exorcist. No.
I have
yeah,
heard that.
she's a kid.
Why?
I did hear that.
It's a demonic movie. She's not a demonic person. And I said, well, you kind of everybody's wanting Exorcist pictures there. I said, well, it is a horror con. So
Yeah.
How old was she when she did that? Wasn't she like a teenager?
She was a teenager. Yeah, she was just
Early
Yeah,
young.
she was-
Early
she
teens.
was really young.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
she was young.
But it was fun. So I do not like standing in line because I'm really impatient. But this one wasn't too bad, so it's fun. But what's really great at like going to the cons, like we have coming up. It's just great to be able to chat with people and from all over.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
I saw Disclosure Day yesterday.
Oh,
Pretty
how
good.
was it?
I
thought
loved it.
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, for
Cool.
Spielberg for being a fiction, basically, I thought it was really put together well.
Nice.
I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Tina enjoyed it. Well, we know a lot of people absolutely hated it. There's no
Yeah.
middle of the road people. You
Right.
really like it or you really don't. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I thought it was great.
So yeah, if you get a chance to go see it, check it out. I thought it was really good.
Cool.
It was done very, very well.
I have been getting my house remodeled, sort of.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
You've been spending money. I know you told us that last
Oh God, yeah. We finally got the guy coming out to do the roof this week. We had the AC installed. We had the attic done. Whenever they did the AC, though, they fell through. They didn't fall through the roof completely, but they fell through the ceiling in my daughter's room.
Oh, no.
So they've had a guy come out this past couple of days to fix it.
to fix
And
your
it looks
stuff.
great, but oh my gosh.
So no,
What a mess.
so no
It is a
skylight. So no more skylight.
No more skylight.
That's good.
Wow, that's crazy.
I worked on
And we have
Paranormal
AC
Week.
again.
Oh,
Good.
yay. Thank goodness.
Hey, what'd you do, Pam?
And I've been working on the stickers and stuff for the convention in New Orleans. So I've been
Yay.
working on that too.
Been working on
Oh.
Paracon. We met this weekend to work on it, and then met with Jess a little bit today. Been working on it some more, so it's getting there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Pretty
good. I'm excited. I think I'm going to go this time.
exciting. I hope you do. Yeah, we're excited. There's a lot of good people that are going to be there. A lot of fun stuff happening. So
Yeah, absolutely.
can't wait.
Looking forward to it. Absolutely. I know I joke, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Do y'all know who's going to be at the Oklahoma Horror Con next year?
I don't know who's going to be.
Twilight.
We're going
Who?
to the Arkansas one in Little Rock,
Cast
and
from
that
Twilight.
Danny Trejo is going to
Yeah.
be there. That'll be fun. So,
Did you say the cast
Danny
of Twilight?
Trejo. Where?
At the Arkansas
Horror
Comic
Con?
Con.
Oh,
Yeah,
Comic Con.
and
Oh, the Comic Con.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, man, I would love to meet him again. He is such a sweetheart.
Enzo said, "Will I require a poncho?" You kind of needed one last year at the Paracon. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we're not planning on it this year.
Just
We
a
should
look-
have.
You should-
That would have been hilarious.
you should have umbrellas with your logo on it. That'd be great.
That's exactly. I was thinking the ponchos, the rain ponchos with logos.
That'd
on
be
them.
awesome. Speaking
one
of
those,
Enzo,
one of those little
is it-
rock umbrellas, you know.
Isn't Enzo going to be on the show sometime?
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming up
Sometime.
sometime. I haven't heard from him for
Yeah.
years. I don't
We're
know
so
what
excited to have him.
We should, at some point.
Did I hear
Call
his
him up.
voice? Did I hear his voice in the background?
What?
Oh,
Is he eavesdropping from a
What?
alien
What do you say?
perspective?
It's like
An alien
Enzo.
Oh my gosh!
Beetlejuice.
Look at that.
It's like I tell you, like Beetlejuice.
You did.
It was a quarter over. Why not have the guest come on now?
Funny.
Hi,
What's
Enzo.
up?
How are you today?
Hello. Hello, everyone.
We are
Well-
so glad that you're here with us. And for
Yeah.
anybody that doesn't know who Enzo is, it's Enzo Cyrille. He is part of our Bordertown Paranormal team. He's retired USAF. He is our resident UFO expert.
UFO guy.
Yeah, he knows his stuff when it
Yes, he
comes to
does.
this.
I try to.
And he's a lot of fun, great person. He appears on quite a few different podcasts, and we're
Make the
lucky
rounds.
enough. Yes, we're lucky enough to have him on ours quite often. So yeah.
Hi.
Do what?
Hi.
Welcome
So tell
to
us
the
about
show.
Yeah.
what's been going
Yes,
on in the
it is hot
fall.
here. Let's see. What
It is
other
hot here.
conversation things could I have talked about? I have not seen the new Steven Spielberg movie because it's not what I thought it was going to be. And it's like, I'm already disappointed. So it's like, all right, I'm just going to wait.
Well, that was a pretty
I-
good-
Is that
it
the
was a good
Odyssey
story.
movie?
No, the Steven
What movie?
Spielberg movie that we were just
Dis-
talking
Disclosure.
about.
One.
Disclosure Day.
Oh, I was not here.
There-
Yeah, you
there-
were.
There's no.
It was
You
In
were.
my
it was
mind, I was
Oh,
not
50
here.
No,
seconds
no.
ago.
She checked out when we were doing that. Yeah. No.
I was actually reading
The-
something. Oh my god.
Now you're blurry. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
No,
that
I
was,
think-
that was
I
her
think,
mind getting unfocused.
I think the
Good.
probing scene just took a little too long, and it didn't have to be slow motion. It was just
Oh,
yeah,
God.
real uncomfortable.
Well, I
Yeah.
was under the impression
Oh
that the movie would be
God.
about post disclosure. They get all the secret information and they just throw it out on the internet, and everybody can see all the facts are out there and what the world happens to the world, how governments react, how religions react, all that stuff. I was super interested
Oh.
in it. That's the last 10, 15 seconds of the movie, and then it goes black.
Oh, now you're throwing the movie for everybody.
So maybe they'll have a disclosure day too.
Disclosure Day too,
Oh,
probably
maybe.
happens.
So,
As long as
I mean-
Emily Blunt is in it, because
spoiler alert.
she was great.
Uh,
Spoiler alert.
there you go.
That's awesome.
No, I
you've
enjoyed
been
it.
to quite a few conventions here in the last couple of months for your specified field. Tell us a little bit about those and have you learned anything
I,
Have you learned?
No,
that you
no.
didn't already
Tell us
know?
everything.
I
Tell
learned to
us
talk a
everything you
lot.
know.
Yes, I'll just spill my guts now. Forget that Steven Spielberg crap. That guy's an amateur. No, it's
We need to talk to Enzo.
been to a couple things. The big one, of course, being Contact in the Desert here a couple months ago. That's kind of the big UFO get together thing. I wasn't super excited about the theme of this year because it was a lot of AI / we're in the Matrix / you need to take all kinds of hallucinogens to really contact yourself inside. And it's like,
Oh,
yeah, I don't agree with any of this
I
stuff.
can get
What are
into
you guys
that.
talking about?
Wow.
you
It's
think the
a-
PA would approve?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Don't think so. Huh?
Yeah. There's certainly some interesting stuff that has come out of some of that research that I'm sort of interested in, but I'm not gonna be using any of that stuff. I mean, I don't even smoke pot.
Mm.
I'm a nerd's nerd. Whiskey only for this guy.
Whiskey.
Yes.
Right
There
on.
you go. There you go.
Whiskey.
But
They have a real
But
court.
I still had a ton of fun because my favorite part of going to contact in the desert is talking to everyone else that's there. And they had a max packed out house for nearly every single thing that they did. Every lecture, every presentation, all of that stuff was packed. The hotel that they have it in, it's a giant place there in Southern California that they have it every year. And it was booked up since February. There was a ton of people there,
Nice.
a ton of people staying outside, off campus, as we say, and would go in from wherever their hotel was and still spend the day there. The whole thing. It was pretty wild, pretty interesting stuff.
Did you say California? Where was that in California?
It is near.
It was in-
What is the name of that place? It's Southern California near. I'm totally drawing a blank on the name of the town that's right there. Indian Wells is the actual name of the town that's right there. It's what is that place called? No, I'm mad.
No,
Anyways.
I was just there. Yeah, no.
But
It'll
Yeah.
pop in your brain here in a little bit.
I'll think of it later. Just randomly shout
Is
out
that
a
the
name.
Renaissance Esmeralda Resort in Indian Wells, California?
Yeah, it's a fancy place. It's a very fancy, big, giant pool and all that stuff. But it's like it is here where it's hot because it's
Wow.
the desert. It is the no joke desert right there, and it is.
Oh, yeah, I know where that's
Is
at.
NTC? Do you know where NTC is?
No, I know where
Irwin?
Coachella Valley is.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Irwin,
it.
California is in, or Ontario, California.
Well, yeah, but it's over there by Coachella.
In the
So,
desert.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Thousand Palms, all
Okay.
that stuff. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know where that. I know exactly where that's at. I just never took a left and went out there.
To
To
Albuquerque.
there.
I was out there
Oh,
for a month.
took a left turn
for NTC training.
Right. Mhm.
But
Hot.
on the way out there, though, I did pass an interesting place, which I have a couple pictures I can share. Where
The largest ball of string.
close.
Better.
Almost exactly right. If Pam can pull up or whoever can pull up
51.
my shared things. I stopped by the Blythe Intaglios, which was along the way. It's right as soon as you cross over, if you're taking the 10 out of Phoenix, and as soon as you cross the Arizona California state line, you can stop off and see the Blythe Intaglios. Now, what is an intaglio? An intaglio is a etching in the ground instead of it's sort of like the same idea as like a mound builder kind of situation where they build giant effigies and things like that, but it's the opposite. They actually etch stuff into the ground. This is sort of like we have a few intaglios here in Kansas. Probably your most famous ones that you would be familiar with would be the Nazca lines, where
Mhm.
they etch into the things. And much like the Nazca lines, you can only really tell what the design is from high above.
Hi.
So I'm just gonna sprint through some of these. Took the adventure. I'm not there. Took the adventure
There we
van
go.
out.
So, Enzo, I'm sorry.
What happened?
Are these?
You got
uh,
you. Mike
no.
going.
Oh my God!
Why is there an echo? Oh, because you're in the screen and it's shared us.
I'll come back.
Is that better?
Yes.
I
yes.
muted the other one. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But this is an example of one of the intaglios that they have there. This is about 102 feet long, where you can see it's this long-armed, long-legged man type of thing, and If you look very
Wow.
carefully, you can tell it's a man.
Yeah.
You can, and they've since built fences and stuff around it so that people don't accidentally drive. Some of the little markings, these curve markings, are from four-wheelers, people that didn't know who were out there
Yeah, 'cause
driving
people
around. Yeah, and
Wow.
from the ground, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
Just it really does look like just somebody went out there with a broom and just kind of swept away like the bigger rocks to reveal the lighter colored sand underneath.
It's incredible that it
Huh.
lasts so long.
So long,
Because
right?
There's
But-
they don't know exactly
in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, it's been around for a long time. Early settlers used it as a waypoint to try and drive around. It's out in the middle of nowhere. You can see the action van back there in the back. But this
Oh,
particular one
wow.
is a different one, which they're not sure if it's like a horse, which is kind of what it looks like to me. There's other ideas that it may be like a mountain lion or something like that. But it also has a big swirly
Oh yeah.
kind of shape right there,
Spiral.
which is it's hard to tell, but there's actually like a circle with a dot in it, and then the swirly comes off of that.
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
And-
only UFOs can do that.
So like a question mark, and they didn't know what it was either.
And
That is
you can sort.
interesting.
This is how rough it is to see. This is the swirly. You can sort of see it right there, and you can sort of see the legs and body of the horse. And if it is a horse, to go back to the original. Oh God, that guy. If it is a horse, then that actually puts a timestamp on it where that would put it post 1600s when the Spanish came over with horses and let a bunch of them loose, and they all went wild and formed up the wild horses that we have running around all over the country today. And so if that's what that is, then that dates it to the post 1600s time frame.
Wow.
Someone's asking in the
Okay,
chat,
that's
doesn't the
all right.
desert consume it after a while?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
A little bit. This particular area, got to do your
That
selfie.
mug.
But
Oh.
what they do is out on you can see there's just a whole lot of nothing around the immediate vicinity. And you would think over a period of time, the wind, there's not enough loose sand to form like sand dunes like you have like in really giant deserts and stuff like that. And as you look at it, you can see where they have basically picked up a lot of the larger rocks and made it so that it's just sand in the middle. They've literally, you can see the little areas here off to the side where they've literally kind of scraped the ground down from these loose rocks down to where it's just sand, so that even if sand and things start blowing around, it's not going to blow those rocks around.
Yeah.
So it's going to stay as it is for a very, very long time.
That's incredible.
How deep are those etchings?
Only a few inches.
Really?
'Cause you can
Okay.
see like right here, these edges. This is probably, maybe 3 inches here, where that is the bulk of like the center part of this body that they have
Right.
swept or scraped off and just kind of pushed off to the sides here. And less attention to like the arms and stuff like that. And I guess over time it does degrade because in one of the I'm going to scroll back to the air photograph, like this one.
Yeah.
The ones with there's several of them that have the people type configuration. If it's even mentioned here in this a little bit, but when they were first discovered, rediscovered by European settlers in the 1800s, you could still make out individual fingers and toes
Oh wow.
on it.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Which
wow.
it's kind of tough to just see from this, and it's even harder to see in person. because it kind of looks like that. So it's kind of hard to make out that level of detail from the ground at all. But found it pretty amazing and interesting, and it's just a little ways off the road. If you're going to go out there, it's free. You can just drive out there at that turnoff. Make sure you're not driving like a sports car or something like that, because it is. You need a little bit of ground clearance to get in there.
You need an action van.
Yes. There was actually, I had people who were like, you probably shouldn't have taken that in there. It's like, be careful. You go off to the side. It's kind of okay. But I was able to make it just fine. So
has this phenomena been documented in history anywhere? Did you say? And how far back?
Actually, we have actually a few here in Kansas, pretty close to where we did Kansas UFO Day, which would be probably next on our list of things to talk about. Yes. There's one there called the Serpent Intaglio, where it's very similar looking to like the Serpent Mound that you see in Ohio and various other, ancient Native American structures like that. You see kind of all over, and where it kind of has like a little loop. It's not gigantic, but it's got like a mouth open on one end, like eating an egg, a little loop, and then comes back. And our friend Jim up there in Geneseo, Kansas, that runs Kansas UFO Day, he pointed out that he thinks that maybe like that larger tail on it might be an indication that it's a rattlesnake.
He did.
Which I'd not heard before. And it's like, I can sort of see that because there's a lot of ancient Native American history here in central southern Kansas that, goes back from, when, the Spaniards were doing their exploration back in 1601. They made annotations just a little south of where I am here in Wichita, around Ark City, Kansas, of giant, basically cities of Native Americans, like up to 20,000 people big, which is huge. And they had built an entire economy around building up and, capturing, killing, finishing out, selling, making useful tools and clothes and everything out of buffalo. They used every single piece, every piece of every organ, every piece of fur, every bone, all of that stuff, and made very specific tools and stuff like that, to the point where they were very highly prized back in the 1600s, where archaeologists have found evidence of stuff coming from this general central part of the United States where they lived, as far west as this Southern California area where the intaglios we just looked at came from, and stuff down in Florida as well. Like they were making like body armor, like shields, all this stuff out of buffalo parts, out of tanned hides and hard leather, bones, all of that stuff. And you don't even want to get into all the wild clothing and fancy long robes made out of buffalo hide and stuff like that, that they were highly sought after. They had a full-blown industry out of that and were world renowned as far as the world was concerned back in the pre-1600s. So
what's amazing is, Etzanoa, that's the name of it, correct? If I remember right. Mm-hmm. It's only like an hour west of where I'm at. And nobody knew it was there for years. It just was rediscovered not even 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah, there's actually been a lot of recent discoveries by using LiDAR, where they would fly drones and all that stuff over areas and see things that have been etched into the ground, sort of like our intaglios we were talking about and other things. Around Ark City, there was one that I was just passing it around like a month or so ago from this one site that specializes in that kind of stuff on Facebook. And it was a giant medicine wheel that was hundreds of feet wide, etched into the ground, into the soil and all of that stuff for making that particular spot a very special place. But to just look at the ground,
Yeah,
even from an aerial view, unless you knew where it was, you'd never pick it out.
Wow.
But
Right.
it's very
LiDAR
faint unless
pulls
you.
it right
Yeah,
out.
it does. It really truly did. It's really fascinating. The one up in near Geneseo, it's near Lyon, Kansas. It's very cool. There's a really weird story about last year when we were up at Kansas UFO Day. Do you want to tell that, Enzo? Because it was one of those really kind of a synchronicities that popped up.
I'll pull up a picture of the Serpent Intaglio, so
Yeah.
we know what we're talking about here.
What?
Is this the one
This is
near Geneseo?
Yes.
yeah. This is the one in Geneseo. You can
Oh,
see
wow.
there's an old truck there. There's a person standing there on the ground. This
Wow.
was from an investigation that they did back in the 80s.
Early 80s.
Where it's like 82, 83, where local archaeologists filled in the depressed area that they found with lye so that they could have an aircraft fly over and take pictures of it so it would stand out, greater.
Wow.
And this is the one that I was speaking about, where like at last year's UFO Day, Jim Gray, who runs the whole thing, he specifically just kind of offhanded mentioned this place. And as soon as he started talking about it, our whole team was like looking back at each other going, where is this? We had no idea this even existed. Are you kidding me? And
wow.
strange being strange, I use Waze to navigate around, and my Waze never follows the same path twice. I always say it takes me where I'm supposed to be, not exactly where I want to go. And after having this long conversation for a while about, we had no idea that there was something like that. And it's only like, maybe 3 or 4 miles away from where we were standing in Geneseo. And there's a lot of other spots that Jim says he's going to take us around and show us some of those things here soon. And as we were talking about it, I'm following my Waze, which has taken me on this really crazy path to get back, because we were all staying at a not a bed and breakfast, but we were staying at a place in Hutchinson, which is normally like an hour away, not even that. And my GPS is taking me on this strange route, and we get to this point where the bridge is out, like it is closed. There's like signs up, bridge closed. We had to make this crazy detour around a bunch of dirt roads to finally get on the path.
Are we all frozen?
Like,
No.
yeah. And
One of us
I was
was
like,
frozen.
you've got to be kidding me. Am I the only one?
I don't know who is frozen.
I don't know.
But
I'm
is
not-
it me or you?
Me.
I feel fine.
I
too
feel
hot to
fine.
be
feel fine.
frozen.
I like the idea of being frozen right now, but yeah,
It would be nice.
You all were frozen. I was the only one moving on my screen, so I don't know what's going on. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're
so
always
what?
new. So basically, when we get back and we start doing our own research on that intaglio, the serpent intaglio, I looked where it was. And I was like, wait a minute. And I went back to my GPS and all that stuff, and I tracked it. My GPS drove us directly past this thing. If we had known exactly where it was, we could have like stood on top of the truck and like looked over the rail and maybe have seen it. We wouldn't have probably seen it, but we were really close. We could have thrown a Frisbee at it for sure. And we had no idea, after getting into, finding out this revelation that there was something so cool and amazing so close by, and the videos, the synchronicities started spinning, and we went right, Jess and I drove right next to me. I have noticed more odd things occur when Jess is riding with me than if it's just me. So
She's a magnet.
She is, for sure.
She
And
really
what's
is.
really crazy about it, for us to say that we didn't know about it is one thing. Jess's grandpa is a geologist, so she grew
Oh.
up going out and him showing her how to find graves and different things, just out at how to look at the ground and see, what not everyone else can see. So you would think something as big as an intaglio, she would have known about, she would have at least heard about. And I'm crazy about archaeology and everything. I thought I knew all the stuff in Kansas, never had heard anything about it. So we were all just like, our flabbers were gasted for sure, because yeah, it was wild. And then to get back, because Mark and he had jumped in with me, just jumped in with Enzo. And when we left Geneseo, we were like, oh, where are they going? Because, we headed west and they headed east. And Mark and I stopped at the store and we did some things. And then we got back to the Airbnb and we're like, where are they? They're still not back. And it was another good, probably 20, 30 minutes before they arrived. And, they're like, we got lost, and the bridge was out and blah, blah, blah.
Bridge was literally up. So.
Yeah.
They're
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Chris is asking, where is this thing at?
It is a little east of Geneseo, Kansas, by a few miles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you on Google Maps if you really want to know.
It's out I can't remember which tribe it was. Was it the Wichita tribe or was it? I can't remember which tribe it was. But they just recently purchased it back, so it's not accessible to the public right now. We're hoping maybe someday they'll open it up.
Kind of close to Lyons, Kansas.
Oh,
I'm waiting on.
It's right there.
There we go.
It's just right there.
It's right there at
But,
38.
you can sort of make it out right here. See the little loop right there and all that.
38.
Which,
Is that the 38th parallel?
This is the
Probably,
this is the road that we rolled right past. So
In the middle of freaking nowhere.
Is right here.
Absolutely nowhere.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of nothing out there.
There's no place to go out to eat. I don't want to go there. That's a pack of lunch.
Well,
is
you
true.
can eat whatever you find, I imagine. Just have to cook it yourself. But there are some other things around the area that they've admitted that there's also been a change of hands of the property the last couple of years. It was privately owned for many, many years. Technically, it is still privately owned now, but the new owners are Native Americans and will
Get off my land.
properly
Get off my yard.
Yeah, basically, it was exactly that's how it was for many, many years. That where the Serpentaglio was. So we don't know what their plan is. If they're going
It didn't look like a
maybe
serpent to
fix
me.
it up and let people look at it.
It is absolutely a serpent. It's, if you look back at the archaeological findings and things of the different tribes, this is one of the symbols that they use. Yeah.
Now,
Absolutely.
was that one still just a cursory couple of inches deep?
That one's actually, it's got a different type of grass that's inside of it too, if I remember correctly.
They think that at one time they put a lot of river rock along the bottom to kind of prevent grasses from growing so much and going really crazy. But after all this time, they're kind of dating it somewhere 1500s ish time frame.
Because I'm kind of wondering if maybe at one point it was actually a lot deeper, and then erosion eroded the harder rock above it, so that it just kept sinking and sinking, and of course the impression actually became shallower. So I was kind of thinking, because it seemed kind of weird that they would just scrape the surface and not,
Well, you can kind of do that in a desert type environment, but for middle of nowhere Kansas, where you're going to have a lot of rainfall and wind and everything else, grasses are going to start encroaching on it and just growing on top of rocks and everything else.
Right.
So.
Right.
It's funny that you say that's weird, because the weird thing is making this big old thing that's flat, and it's not like they had drones back then. They didn't have planes, a helicopter. Why are they making things? Why are any of these things made? And that's always the
That
question,
can only
right?
be seen from above. Yeah.
Well, see, that's why I was thinking, if it was deeper, I could see that maybe it was a reservoir type thing.
No.
Oh,
definitely not.
it's
Somebody
nothing
trying to make
close
a
to that.
pool. Like that guy
Yeah,
that
you know,
makes
like
videos
a
of
pool type
making a
thing.
pool with a stick. You know, if you ever seen those. But
Well,
No,
I'm not,
this
I'm
is
not going that
inches
route,
at most deep.
Okay.
This is nothing like that.
And from what Jim said, and we had found it somewhere else in some research that we did. There was another one, similar one, not too far away, because they found remnants of a village just a couple of miles from where this intaglio is. But then I believe it was on the other side of where that village was. They found another one, but it had been half farmed through because no one knew it was there. You know,
because you can see it.
Wow.
you know,
I
things
mean,
like that.
you saw the picture, those close-up pictures of the, intaglios I saw in the desert, and
Yeah.
those,
Mm.
once you know what it is, it stands out pretty plainly. But if you were just walking around and there was no fences or anything like that up, you wouldn't think anything of it. You would just
Yeah.
waltz right
Yeah.
over it and not even know.
Mhm.
I wonder if they were like deities type things, or
The
that
the
you know,
ones in
Ceremony.
California for sure,
protection type symbols or something.
right? Because one like the one that I was talking about earlier, the one that they thought might have been a horse or a panther or something like that. There is a lot of local lore of a panther type creature that came basically when God, the maker, created the land, created the earth, created everything. There was in one local legend, there was a panther kind of entity that came down who changed into a man to help the maker create things and regulate the lands and things like that. They think that maybe thing, but the thing is they don't really know because it was from so long ago. None of those original tribes or original stories fit that, or even can lay claim to it. There's certainly, this tribe's, oh, it must be this. Ah, no, it must be this. Ah, no, it must be this. There's no real good consensus for those particular ones there in Southern California that we were looking at earlier. Nobody's saying that for sure belongs to this tribe during this time frame, and this is what it means. Nobody has those answers.
But it also could have been, trade routes. There could have been anybody from any part of the country or out of the country, as we know it now.
Oddly enough, as you mentioned that, the serpent intaglio here in Kansas, one of the ideas about it is the direction it's pointed, the open mouth part, is pointing in the general direction of a kind of there was a centralized meeting place for trade and stuff like that amongst several different tribes where they'd all go to one spot to do all of their open air trading, kind of a market, kind of an idea. And they think that may have been like a ground marker to know people, go that way to where the big store is, kind of a thing.
Yeah, because we have we have Cahokia Mounds, if you've heard of that one. That's like 30 miles from me, just across the river. And, actually, apparently that was the biggest Native American community. Almost 1 million people apparently lived in the area that stretched from about Jeff City to the Indiana border to almost to Chicago and all the way down to Cairo, Illinois. In between all the rivers, except they crossed over the Mississippi. So, and they're finding out now that, they had regular trade routes throughout all of the United States, Canada, even Mexico. So,
of course they did.
They did, yeah. And they went by those long-legged, long-necked camels. That's what it looks like to me. Have you ever seen the dinosaur pictures where they had the long, it was a camel. It had long legs and a long neck because camels used to live in the area that we live in here in the United States.
They did.
But,
Camels?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I've heard
Sure
that.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. But I don't know.
Went to camel.
But I don't know how long ago that was. It could have been, more than 1 million years ago, more than 4,000 or 400 years ago, I should say.
Yeah.
400 years ago.
It's
So I don't know.
certainly pre Ice Age for sure.
Okay. Well,
So
But then
we're at 12,000. So
okay. But I mean, it's interesting. But again, I would just thought that if they were going to put it there, why didn't they make it deeper to last? But apparently it did last 400 years.
They didn't have a backbone.
We're looking at it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
Served
there.
its
Yeah.
purpose at the time, whatever that purpose was, for sure. So
Yeah, for sure, like the stuff that would be, in central Kansas would get covered up relatively quickly over a few hundred years of just nobody taking care of it at all, and actually forgetting that it's there. It'll, the grasses themselves will cover it up. When we looked earlier at the Google Maps thing of that, the thing, 1982 or 3, when they did the big study and filled it in with lime, all that stuff's gone and is already being regrown over. And that's with lime on it.
yeah,
That kills everything.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Right?
Interesting.
yeah,
So it's interesting that, so what is it called? The intaglios?
Yes.
Those are indents.
mhm.
yes,
What are-
they're
what are the-
etched
what
into
are-
the ground.
Okay, so what are the mounds? Because you had a picture of one with a mound a little bit ago. Was that the
Yeah,
one in Ohio?
if you want to pull
The
up
Serpent
that
Mound. Yeah,
again,
Is
Oh,
that what
I
that
have a
was?
Serpent Mound
Okay.
picture.
I'm back.
This
I'm going
is,
back. I'm there. I'm there. Boom.
This is an intaglio, which is
Okay.
the serpent intaglio in central Kansas we'd been talking about, where it's etched into the ground,
Right.
much like those other ones with them. This is like a ground position of what it looks like today, where it's just kind of low lying areas where the grass doesn't grow as much because they filled it in with a lot of rocks. But in central Ohio, this is the serpent mound, where you can see the tip of the tail curls around.
That looks like a serpent.
hmm
Right.
Right.
And it's doing the same thing that the other one is, where there's kind of an egg shape with the mouth opening around.
Oh.
And the tail is a portal also, the
yeah,
spiral.
with the spiral.
Got a
Yeah.
swirly, yeah.
Because the other one had
Huh.
Yeah, if you back up, Enzo, to the other one, and like you said, see the bulb on the end of that tail? That's what Jim was talking about. It struck him like it might be more like a rattlesnake because of the size of the tail.
Oh.
Because I guess
Dang,
a little north of
that is
where this is
huge.
hmm
a little north of where this was located, apparently there were some tribes that basically had domesticated rattlesnakes
Yes.
running around the village.
Yes.
No.
Just like you'd have a dog or a cat, they had
Really?
rattlesnakes running
Yeah.
around the
Here's Spot.
little,
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
little name tags and little houses for them. Wow.
But, so
You know, that bulb could have also been, since it was filled in there, that could have also been a spiral.
could have been much like
Yeah.
those other ones where you can't really see the fingers and the toes anymore. There
They may
might
have-
be some really fine detail that you just can't see
Interesting.
anymore because it's so old.
Yeah, because the spirals, those are fascinating to me, because I truly believe that there are some kind of a representation of some kind of a portal.
Mhm.
Now, whether it's right there or whether it's just reminding us that, hey, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And if you play this
Yeah.
sound, whoop, it's going to open up for you.
You see a lot of those swirly kind of patterns indicating some kind of doorway to the afterlife or whatever it is. Basically a portal to
Right.
someplace else.
Right.
A lot of petroglyphs in the American Southwest.
Yeah.
You see a lot of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting.
Fascinating stuff. History, archaeology, all of it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
There's so much about our own, and this is only, I say only, but this is only several hundred years old,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we have no idea. It just happened to be like the one here in Kansas. The only reason we knew about it is because one person mentioned it
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah.
And we've been since like standing on the rooftops telling everybody, hey, there's something kind of cool right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Very neat.
You can get a sign stand out on the highway.
Yeah.
Cool thing.
Nope.
So little keychains, little loop kind of keychains.
Oh yeah.
Earrings. Yeah.
They make them out of wire and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah. But people never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Before we run out of time,
Beth-
Enzo,
Beth-
tell us
Beth
a little
did.
bit about where you're going
my
to be
God.
coming up soon.
I can't believe it's already 7:50. What the
I
heck?
know.
Well,
What did we
speaking
talk
of ancient places and stuff like that, during Kansas UFO Day this year, we had friend of the show that we didn't know was a friend of the show, Mr. Chris Bartell, who is deep in the Skinwalker Ranch lore.
Yep.
He ran security out there at the ranch during the OSAP, ATIP days leading up to our current level of ufology. To be honest, that's kind of where it all started. But he actually was a couple of booths down from our booth there at Kansas UFO Day, and was chatting with us. And Jess went over and started chatting with him, and basically we got the official invite to join up with him at Phenomicon, which is in Vernal, Utah, September 9th through the 12th. And that's all Skinwalker Ranch stuff.
Yes.
And there's also a lot of ancient history in that throughout the entire Uintah Valley area that includes a lot of petroglyphs that you can go and check out. There's a lot of ancient ruins out there. There's also a lot of dinosaur spots as well, where they've found a lot of fossils in that local area. So there's a lot of things to see and check out. And Chris said, we might take us around to a few local spots.
Ooh,
So
nice.
freaking cool.
So, because he lived out there for many years, of course, back in the days when he was working at. He still does work out at Skinwalker Ranch, but he's not like on the show or anything like that all the time. He was in like some of the earlier episodes, but that's not kind of his daily thing. But super nice guy, former Air Force guy. Like, we started talking. He's like, "Yeah, I was Air Force." Oh, really? What did you do? Blah blah blah. And that was kind of my end. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Air Force guy, he can come too." When he was talking with Jess, so it's like, "Hey, I'm in." So
stinking cool.
Mm.
I'm so excited.
he super loved actually Pam and Jess on their show. You're part of the you're this one of the strange girls.
Yes. When he met Jess,
apparently he's a big fan of Border Town Strange, which you can check out on Wednesdays here on YouTube. Big fan of the show, apparently. So that was actually very fun. You're one of the strange girls.
You're like, now we need stickers.
Yeah.
Strange
Hey Enzo, speaking of a podcast, did you? And I apologize, but have you gotten, or did you start the one that you were talking about a while back when you beginning of the year, I guess?
My plan for making my own kind of show is basically going to be like a Friday or a Saturday night kind of drinking show. Nothing too super serious, but I wanted to have like a ghost person, a cryptid person, and a UFO person on a panel type show similar to this, and we would talk about whatever. Very much like what we do in Caney, which you can find out yourself August 8th this year for free.
Come to it. Come
down to the Bordertown Paranormal Paracon.
Bring your questions because we got answers.
That's right.
We'll send you there.
That's right. Well, we have dedicated, ghost panel, UFO panel, and cryptid panels. But everyone that's on the panel isn't necessarily a ghost, cryptid, UFO person, because
I'm just a ghost person.
As it turns out, there's actually a lot of crossover amongst the three things.
Yes,
that's our thing. Our little saying that it's all connected, because it is. I actually enlightened quite a few people when I was out at Contact in the Desert this year. I'd never said it before. I guess I'd never really thought about it. But when I would be chatting with people out at Contact, so what do you do? It's like, I'm actually retired. So now I'm a paranormal investigator. And as soon as I said that, people's eyes would light up. Like, are you kidding me? Really? Have you been anything cool? It's like, 2 weeks ago, I spent the night in a World War II submarine in Oklahoma. There's a submarine in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And which, of course, leads to the whole story. But apparently, when you throw that paranormal investigator thing out, a lot of people are like, "Oh, really? Tell me more." Where a few years ago, much like the UFO thing has gotten a little more respect. Basically you're not immediately laughed out of the room because you're one of those weird UFO people or ghost people or cryptid people or whatever. All of
Not
it.
to say that there aren't the weird ones out there.
There's plenty of weird ones. I talk to plenty of weird ones. Believe me. I see one in the mirror every single day. But it's a lot of people are a lot more open to maybe there is something weird going on. Maybe I should be paying more attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's something going on.
Yes,
there is definitely something going on. So
yep.
What is it? Who knows?
There is for sure.
All right, what are we doing now? Are we kicking him off the show? Are we talking, or has he got to
No,
say here?
No,
he's got to, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be, Enzo? What's
where are you
coming
going
up?
to be?
August 8th. We've got
August
the
8th.
big Border Town Paranormal where you're going to see
that's
everybody
right.
on this screen.
All of
Right.
us.
That's
It
going to
almost
be
slipped
just
my
a couple.
mind.
That's just a couple of weeks away.
Right. I know. Can you believe it? This year has gone
I
by
will
so
attempt to do the same presentation I did last year. Ponchos are not required, but highly suggested.
highly suggested.
At least an umbrella.
He brought the
Yeah,
house down last year.
My
literally.
presentations bring down the house. It's sort of like a Gallagher thing. You kind of need the front row, have a big tarp over you, and kind of splatter, kind of shield.
But in your case, it's the back of the room.
That's right. We do things a
I don't-
little
To be
different.
fair,
It made it to the front.
you're
Switch
the one
things
who should
around.
have saw that was coming, because you being the UFO guy, you're supposed to be looking up. And if you would have looked up, you would have saw that sagging. So I blame you.
Actually, there were a few odd things that were happening that entire day, which did lead up to that very thing.
Just a balloon.
Yes.
Come on. It was just a balloon.
Oh my gosh.
From
I
China.
was sitting there looking at that
From
going,
China.
that doesn't look good.
It was
Yeah.
wild.
Oh.
Wild day.
But it was a one to remember, that's for sure.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. So
Anecdotal, for sure. Yes, right on.
this year
All
will be
right.
our 8th. It's our 8th annual Bordertown Paracon too. So, and like we were saying, everybody that's here on the screen, if you want to meet any of us or all of us,
Of course you want
come
to
see
it.
us.
Of course
We
you
are
do.
all there.
Chris Martell
you
will
not?
actually also be there as well.
Yes,
so
he
if you
will.
have
Chris Martell.
Skinwalker questions, he will
Oh,
be
very cool.
selling his wares at a booth.
Absolutely. He's
And,
a phenomenal photographer.
Amazing.
That goes for you
This is gonna be
international
an
people
exciting
too. Just take
year.
a flight and come on over and see us.
Take a flight,
Uh,
come on over and see us. Spend a
no
couple
big deal.
days. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, really,
And
how
if
far is
you-
Australia?
And if nothing else, if you cannot make it, if you're in a part of the world where you just can't make it to Caney, Kansas, we will be live streaming it. So just follow the Bordertown Paracon, or Bordertown Paranormal Society page, and or Bordertown Strange, any of us, even A.M.O.K, you'll see it on there as well. It'll show you how to
Exploring the
get on,
paranormal
how to
perspective, we'll
watch.
be doing it too.
Yes, that's right. Yes, Shaw will have it live
Yes.
streamed. So
Yep.
it'll be a good
So
time.
all
You
you
have
guys
no
can watch on
excuse.
3-4 different places. Yeah, no
Yeah.
excuse. But go to Bordertown for sure and give the support there, because
Nothing beats in person if you can do it.
The plan is to do some
Because
interviews.
you can walk up
during
to
the-
us between presentations and
Yep.
talk to us live.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah,
be
for
afraid
free.
to do it, because that's my favorite part, actually, is chatting
Yeah,
with people.
yeah.
Because anytime you go to any kind of
Yes.
convention or anything like that, there's a reason all
Julie.
these other people are there.
Mhm.
There is a reason.
Yes.
I would like to know
Yes.
what that reason is. I
Right.
love chatting with people like that.
I do too.
Sure.
I do too. I mean, I'd met Enzo at the convention and through you guys, and
Yep.
him and I just sat out there vaping and just chit chatting about UFOs and
Shooting a
everything.
breeze.
Found out we were
All of the
friends.
world's problems get solved in the smoke pit. I've always stood by that plan.
Yes,
That's funny.
definitely.
All right, Enzo. We're gonna send you to the back room. Looking
That's
forward to
been-
hanging out with you and here in a couple weeks. And
very,
Yep.
very, very interesting stories.
Robert, I'm
and
sorry.
Sound like you had a great
Always fun.
adventure.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
I
need
didn't
to
get to
come
all.
too, so I could talk to Enzo about his adventures. Because
Oh, we
my God.
barely scratched the surface, kind of like
Oh,
in
yeah.
Taboo.
Yes,
There goes your thing. Enzo's
I have to have him
Adventures.
on.
All right.
See what you did there.
See you here in a couple
You
weeks.
have to come
all right,
back,
buddy?
Enzo.
Yes.
All right.
So, go
Anytime.
to your room. All right. Well, yeah. Who
He's
do
the
we got on
best.
next week?
Border
we got
Town
on next week?
Paranormal's on next week.
Yes.
Who?
Border Town Paranormal.
Or some border
Where are they
town,
from?
Some people.
They are from this little weird spot on the 37th parallel
From Can-
called
Can-
Caney, Kansas.
Right on.
Can't-
That'll be. Yeah, that
Can,
would be a good
Canny,
show.
Canny,
Canny?
Kenny,
Canny?
Kenny,
Canny.
Kenny,
Canny.
Kenny. I don't know, something like that. Candy,
Mm-hmm.
Candy, Kansas. That's
Caney,
it.
Kansas. Yes.
Candy.
Our whole group will be on there. Well, the majority of us will be anyway. And
Oh, right on.
we'll get more into who the presenters are going to be, what's going to be going on, who's going to be there, all that fun stuff. So,
Yeah, could we?
So you're going to
yeah,
have
we
an
have do we have?
entourage with you next week?
I'll have an entourage.
And
Entourage. Cool.
3 weeks?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
2 weeks?
have
2
Ken
weeks.
on my show on
2 weeks.
Sunday.
Oh my
Oh my
Y'all
God.
goodness.
can come
it is
and
2
talk to Ken on Sunday.
I remember that now. Yeah. You sent me a reminder and I wrote it down twice somewhere. No, I put it, it's on my calendar. Yeah. 5 o'clock. No, 4:45.
4:45.
Yeah.
You are to be there at
4:45.
4:45.
I will be there 4:45. Sunday.
Yeah, you definitely-
And then
you
next
def-
weekend,
next
week.
week.
Watch Exploring the Paranormal Live. Go to exploringtheparanormalperspective.com because Pam and I will be in New Orleans and we're going to be
Nolan.
live streaming all weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
So excited.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
Me too.
You
All right,
can-
guys,
you
y'all say
can-
A.M.O.K.
you can push that.
Yes.
Hi.
A.M.O.K. It's been fun, guys.
In credits. In however you do that.
Nah.